is Roth Conrad on American Safari. Today I'm here in Savannah, Georgia with recent SCAD graduate and filmmaker Brian Lee. Brian, how you doing today?
Good, good. How you doing?
Doing good. So we'll just start with, tell me a little bit about yourself and what you've been up to with your life.
Right now, well, I'm Brian Lee. I was born and raised in Nassau, Bahamas. I came here 4 years ago to study film at SCAD. And yeah, I mean, like I really enjoy documentaries. That's kind of like my thing. And right now I'm kind of looking for a job. I think I have something in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So it looks like I might move there in a few weeks, but I don't know. It's nothing's definite yet.
Nice. I want to go through Albuquerque at some point.
Yeah.
So you grew up in Nassau?
Mm-hmm.
What can you tell us about that?
It's a tiny little island, you know. My dad is Bahamian, but my mom is from Minnesota. They met in Minnesota, then they moved back, had me and my sister, but I mean, it's a tiny little island. It's like 7 miles by 21 miles, and it's just, like, we just call it the Rock, you know, because like, that's basically what it is. It's just a rock. It's so tiny.
What does your dad do then?
He was an interior designer. That's what he went to school for, but now he's actually executive pastor for our church. Yeah, and he doesn't teach or anything, but he kind of manages the ministries and stuff.
Nice. Because I know I've been through the Bahamas. I worked on a sailboat for a while. And I know like a lot of local people fish, this or that.
What boat?
It's the Sundancer. It's a 65-foot sailboat. It's not a big one. It's a little one. But like, you guys have the jitney service.
Oh yeah.
That's fun.
The first time I ever got in an accident was a jitney just ran me in the back. They drive so recklessly. Like seriously, I mean, these tiny little streets. The bus could barely fit on one lane. They just drive so fast, and they don't care.
The jitney's basically like the bus shuttle, or.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know there was a difference between a jitney and a bus before. Like I guess a jitney is just a smaller bus, but I never called it a bus. It was just always jitney.
So what's the biggest difference you noticed coming from there to here?
Less black people.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, no kidding. I mean, like, my growing up, and my neighbors were black. My best friends were black. I was one out of 3 white boys my entire school. So I mean, like, it's just not. I don't know. I'm just not used to seeing a lot of white people. You know, that's just what it is. That was my first culture shock when I came here in 2004, 2005-ish.
But everything else on Nassau, you had television.
Yeah, actually, I mean, in Savannah, like, the temperature and humidity is almost exactly the same.
Yeah.
You know, except the beach is totally different. So the Tybee Beach over here, is the first beach I ever experienced outside of the Caribbean, and the only other body of water I experienced was a creek, and it was like really brown and dirty, and I was told that, you know, like, cows poop in it and whatever, and like it's dirty. And then I came here, and the Tybee water looks exactly the same. So I was like, there's no way that water could be clean. So like, I mean, like back home, I know people who like would not go into water if they can't see their feet. Right. You know, and like you can see your hand disappear, you know, like 5 inches into the water. It's just really weird.
I know what you're talking about. It's because you get in the water there, you can see for a long time. It's kind of, you know, 20 feet. It looks like it's only 5 feet deep.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right to the bottom. Did you make it to any other islands or anything there?
Yeah. I mean, my family is from Long Island, which is Long Island, which is an island that's more to the south of the Bahamas. And
the Exumas, or?
No, Exuma is like in the central. It's like Exuma is pretty like just the most south. It's like the nearest south island to Nassau. Okay. Long Island is like very south. Right. It's closer to Cuba, and. Yeah, I've been there. I've been to Exuma. I've been to Eleuthera. I've been to Abaco. I've been to Grand Bahama. Yeah, that's about it.
I like Eleuthera with pineapples and the pink beach thing.
Yeah. Eleuthera is my favorite, actually. I mean, everyone is so nice. I mean, when I tell everyone who's coming to Bahamas for vacation or something, I tell them don't go to Nassau. I mean, if you're going to go to Nassau, take a boat from Nassau and go somewhere else. Seriously, I mean, like Nassau is just a city, you know. But like Eleuthera, if you want real island life, like go to Eleuthera or Exuma, really. Yeah. Like people are so nice, and like it's just real chill. It's great, you know. And the pink sand's really nice.
Yeah, nice. Well, let's talk about filmmaking for a little bit then. What are some things that you've worked on or done?
Well, I'm more into documentaries. My first documentary I did, when I first picked up the camera back home, I would just do little stuff like for church and for my own things, and it was like documentaries. And then I came here, and I didn't really get jump started into documentaries right away, but I took this class and I made a documentary through a whole quarter. I was pretty proud of it. It's called Ghetto, and it was about the history of the word ghetto, like from the how it changed from like the 1500s in Italy, where it was meant to be a walled-in section of cities in Italy for Jews. And then it went to like how Hitler used it for the Jews and like the concentration camps and things like that in Poland and Austria and stuff. And then it goes into what it means now in the U.S.
So Hitler had ghettos as well?
Yeah, like in Auschwitz and Poland and different places, like there were just ghettos. There were just walled-in sections of major cities that Germany was invading.
And that was just following up from like popes had ghettos.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like the last official ghetto was like demolished like in late 1800s or so. You know, like there was one in Venice, I think it was. I'm not totally sure. I think that was the last one that was demolished. But then Hitler, when he came into power, he reinstituted that idea of a ghetto.
How did it get to America?
Like how we put it in the documentary, it became part of the lexicon when Elvis Presley and Stevie Wonder made songs about it. Like there's like a famous Elvis Presley song called "In the Ghetto" that I don't know, kind of pushed it into the mainstream, and also the Stevie Wonder song "Ghetto." It's just two really beautiful songs that just kind of became really popular and I don't know, just became widely used. So it's just it was proof that it's in the mainstream. So like it's
music shapes culture.
Yeah.